It's Salah, Kane, Hazard that lead the line. Quite a few Manchester City players, David Silva, Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva. A whole Manchester City midfield. Ryan in goal. Interesting selections at the back as well. Pereira, along with Laporte, Van Dijk and Robertson. Manager of the year. Take that, Jürgen Klopp. It's Neil Warnock.
Huh? You are?
Hey?
Where should we... I feel like I want
to start at Warnock.
Right, Warnock.
Why? I mean, why? He sets his team out to get 10 men behind the ball. So what's good about that?
Ian Darke.
Well, my argument for Neil Warnock is quite clear. Cardiff City had absolutely nothing to spend in the summer. They've spent peanuts on the team. It's basically the team that took them up. It's their championship team. And Warnock has got 4 wins out of them. He's got them outside the bottom 3. Nobody predicted that. Everybody said they'd be going down. I think he's doing a fabulous job. You can talk about Jürgen Klopp. Of course he's doing a great job with Liverpool. Absolutely sensational job. But it is with considerably more resources. So I think when you measure managers, it has to be with the talent and budget they have available. So, yep, a little bit controversial, but hey, I like to be controversial sometimes.
Ian,
What? Pochettino didn't spend anything either, Ian.
Yeah. Oh.
No, he's not there either, but, you know...
Okay.
You can only pick one.
Don't forget. So all the reasoning
You
for
can only pick
Warnock...
one, and it's only halfway.
Hold on. All the reasoning for Warnock, forget that when it comes to Pochettino. OK? How dare you? How dare you?
Understood.
Who would you be your manager of the year so far?
Jurgen Klopp. And it has to be simply because, okay, you expected Liverpool to be where they are competing against Manchester City, but not to have the lead that they have so far. And the way that this team has found ways to win games even when they're not playing well. The organization in the group. There's an identity to Liverpool. You appreciate the work that is being done on the training field because then you see it out on the game field. You see the job and the hands of Jurgen Klopp all over this team. It has happened over the last few seasons, and this seems to be that culmination. It seems to be the team that perhaps will take Liverpool onto the championship. It has to be Liverpool.
Why not Alisson in goal, Ian? I think that stands out as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think, you know, he's made the odd mistake as well. And, yeah, he's a very good goalkeeper. There are a lot of good goalkeepers in this league. But, you know, somebody asked me earlier on today, pick a team halfway through the season of maybe the best 11. I'm not saying that Matt Ryan, the Australian who's in goal for Brighton, is a better goalkeeper than Alisson. But that wasn't the task in hand. I was on form in the first half of the season. I see this guy quite a bit. I think he's a rock-solid goalkeeper who makes all the saves he should and a few more plus.
Are you happy with the midfield, Stephen? Or Manchester City?
Do you know what? It's very difficult to argue with it. If somebody said to me, you can pick any 3 midfielders from all the teams in the Premier League for your team, I'd have to really, really struggle to try and figure out who was better than Fernandinho in his position. David Silva, you know, the last 4 games that City have had, you can see why he's so good. Manchester City have really missed this guy. As good as they are, they missed Silva. And Bernardo Silva has been fantastic since the season started. So I'm finding it hard to replace them.
OK, let's go for Player of the Year. Who have you chosen, Ian?
Virgil van Dijk so far. As I've often publicised, and Stevie, I'm sure, likes me to say it, the last defender to be voted by the football writers, the original Footballer of the Year award in Britain was Steve Nicol, 1989, for Liverpool. Now, I think another Liverpool defender might be winning it this season, and Virgil van Dijk, I think, has been just absolutely phenomenal so far, and he's the big reason why Liverpool have only let in 7 goals.
Anyone not got Van Dijk?
No, it's an obvious choice, just like it would have been Jurgen Klopp to be Coach of the Year.
Well,
I think
we've turned that page. Van Dijk?
Yeah, without question. No arguments about that at all.
Stephen?
I think everything that Darke said was spot on.
Oh, lovely.
And the check's in the post.
The surprise, then, of the season so far for you, Ian?
Yeah, well, Spurs in the top 2, so that's just in the last few days. I think most people thought they'd be only in the race for the top 4, but they've been playing sensationally well and, of course, full of goals as we've been watching. So I think them turning up in the top 2 now ahead of Manchester City, that would be the surprise of the season.
Surprise?
So Cardiff being out to the bottom 3? No, I don't understand how this works at all, Ian.
But nobody gave him a chance.
I really don't understand.
Surprise?
We knew it was going to be probably a struggle for Manchester United under José Mourinho. But how bad it got and how quickly it got that bad during this season, I think that was surprising, even by the low standards set by both Manchester United and José Mourinho over the last few years.
Any excuse to have a go at United, didn't it?
No, I had them in my top 4, I believe, actually, at the beginning of the season. Mistake.
Surprise?
Oh, United being so bad is definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
But on the other side of the coin, how surprising is it that Arsenal went, 22 games without defeat?
Yeah.
I was absolutely shocked, never mind surprised.
Okay, that's a surprise of the year. What's our next award? Flop of the year.
Ooh.
Oh.
Am I in it? What?
Salah from yesterday. Right. Ian,
To flop, you actually have to make some sort of movement. You just used to fall straight down.
flop of the year, Ian.
Yeah, undisputed decision, I think, there. José Mourinho and at Manchester United. Enough said, really.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't argue with that. I mean, really.
It's José Mourinho, but also the players of Manchester United. And I think we can separate both. And that José Mourinho was horrendous in the way he handled this group. But then the group itself showed a little bit of lack of pride and competitiveness. When it was time for them to perform out on the field, they came up short too.
It doesn't help the 2 results that you saw from them last couple of games. That shines even worse on José Mourinho when you see how they responded to just a little bit of attacking impetus.